welcome to this week's video. This weekend I'm starting a popular book series and I'm very excited because I've already started one of the books, Magnolia Parks. This is a very popular series. It's like a romance series, but it's not really romance because the relationship is so toxic and it's quite popular on TikTok. I don't think I've heard too many people talk about it on YouTube, but it is very popular on TikTok. Basically, this girl Magnolia, really rich, they're all really rich kids, don't really do anything in their lives except spend money, and she's in an on-again off-again relationship with her ex-boyfriend BJ. It's a toxic relationship. It's not a fun relationship, but they're both still really in love with each other, but they also keep hurting each other, and there's so much drama from like them, but also side characters. Half of the men in this book are in love with Magnolia as well, so that's another issue. It's just this whole rich friend group, like Gossip Girl. I don't know what it says about me that I'm loving the drama, I'm loving the gossip, but I am. So I'm really enjoying reading this, and I'm gonna keep reading this. I'm like the 60% mark, and I'm going to hopefully finish it today. For other options, I have Once Upon a Broken Heart. Hopefully I can start this later today and finish it tomorrow. We will see, because I really only have today and tomorrow to read. But this is a very popular fantasy series. I don't know much about it. I do know that people say to read Caraval before, but I'm not interested in reading the Caraval trilogy, so I will not be reading it. I don't really care, but yeah. So it's basically just a fantasy series, and apparently people say like the girl is very whimsical and stuff, and I don't know. And I think basically she goes on like this quest because the man she's in love with is set to marry someone else, but I don't think that's the love interest. I'm not really certain, but yeah. So I am very excited to start this. And then I do also have The Housemaid, but I'm joining a Patreon readathon, and this one doesn't really match any of the prompts. The other two do, but this one doesn't really. So I don't think I'm gonna get to this since I really only have today and it's late afternoon and then tomorrow. But we will see. Maybe I'll read this, maybe it'll be in another video. I don't know. I've been trying to read more thrillers. So I have inverted the video. Let me know if you like it. I don't know. I do think it is better to show the books, like have a good view of the books, but I don't really like how I look inverted. That's why I've been really trying to stay like straight, because I often find that I tilt my head to the side a lot. I'm trying not to do that, but yeah, we will see. Okay, anyways, let's get to reading. Okay, something that keeps annoying me is that BJ keeps telling Magnolia, or like telling the reader basically, like I would do nothing to hurt her, like I would literally chop off my arm to not hurt her. And I'm like, but every single chapter you're hurting her. Like, I'm so confused. He's like, I'd rather kill myself than hurt her. You hurt her all the time. Like, you'd be dead 150 fucking times by now. Sorry. I'm getting into it. Also, I feel like the book's starting to get a little long. Like, I'm at page 313. I have at least 120 pages left. I think it's starting to get a little long. Like, I feel like we could do without these 100 pages. Like, it's kind of dragging at this point, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish tonight because I haven't been in a reading mood. I don't know what's happening. I have some thoughts on this book. Yeah, okay, so I am enjoying it. I do think the beginning was very addictive, but I think the part that I'm reaching now, honestly, is just kind of dragging. I think the last like 100 to 150 pages honestly are not needed. Maybe something crazy is gonna happen, but I have like 50 pages left, and I don't want to like pick up the book anymore. Like, it was a good first 2/3 of the book, but now it's too long. It's too long. Like the same things are happening over and over and over again. All the guys are shit. Like I have to say, they suck. BJ in particular sucks. I also don't like Christian. The only one I don't really mind is Tom England. But BJ just is like a manipulative little shit. Like, I have to curse because he drives me insane the way he acts. Like, all of his actions are like equal footing as her actions. Like, everything she did after the breakup. He did it during the breakup, and he acts like it pisses me off. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I have been joining like sprints and stuff, but we've been doing other things, and so I haven't really been focusing on the book. So I should have finished it by now, but I haven't. I'm a much slower reader than I thought. Growing up, I was a really fast reader, and now that I'm older, I'm getting slower. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to sit here. I'm going to finish this book. We're gonna do that so that I can start Once Upon a Broken Heart for you guys. At least like start it, get halfway, something. Knew it. I'm now pissed that I didn't say it in one of my Goodreads updates because I knew it. Oh my god. He's such a piece of shit. I finished the book. I have no words. I have words. I have many angry words. I'm shocked. I can't. I'm giving this a 3.5 out of 5 because I did really enjoy the first half of the book. I actually did a whole little Goodreads review. I'll put it right here. But I did really enjoy the first half of the book. I was addicted from the start, really into the book. I was like, yeah, like this gossip, this drama, this is what I want right now. And I fully mood read this book. Like, I wanted to read it right now, and I did. And so yeah, I really did enjoy that. Then, like I mentioned, it started dragging. It was just too long. I think there was a part where they kept having fights, and it was the same fights over and over, and it was like, we get it, right? The ending was important, and I actually predicted the ending. Like I said, I literally predicted the ending. And like the halfway point, I was like, what if, yeah, it happened. And I would have just like chopped off a good 75 pages, 100 pages in the middle, and then just like condensed it a little bit in, not the middle, more like the 70-ish%. Yeah, I think I would chopped off like 10%, the 70 to the 80%. BJ is so annoying. I hate him. I haven't hated a character like this in so long. I hate him. I hate him. I need a break from him because he's a narcissist. He's a full-on narcissist. I don't get it. He better have the biggest turnaround, I don't even know what he could do because they're already all rich. Like I mentioned in my review, he better go to rehab first. Then he goes to therapy. Then he becomes the best man in the world. And then they can be together if they want. All I know really is that Henry's the GOAT. Does Henry have a book? Like, does he have a love interest? Hopefully he does, because Henry's ways to go. I'm gonna take a break from the series, but I'm definitely continuing with the series. Like at 3.5, it's interesting because my ratings are literally all over the place, really just based on my mood. Because there's some books that are 3.5s that I wouldn't continue the series, or I wouldn't reread the book, or I wouldn't even recommend the book. But for this, like, if you're into the Gossip Girl drama, like, I recommend the book. If you're not, then I don't, because you'll just dislike it, and don't read a book you dislike. Oh my god, popping in here to say that I completely forgot to mention something that is so annoying, and that there are punctuation, spelling, and grammar mistakes in every chapter. Almost every single page of this book, there is a mistake. I was like rereading so many sentences and I was like, what? Like, what does this even mean? Yeah, they either forgot to remove a word, they completely messed up the punctuation. Like, it's a problem. I was like, in my Goodreads review, if you pause to read it, I'm like, where were the editors? Like, were they on strike? Were they on vacation? Like, did they forget this book was coming out? Now we start Once Upon a Broken Heart. I do want to start it now, so I am going to start it now. Even though it's dark and I probably won't be able to like film much of me starting it, I want to. And I'm still debating if I want to be unprofessional and take tomorrow, which is Monday, to finish out the vlog and maybe finish out this book. I do have other videos I need to film. I don't know, it's a problem that I have all the time because I am a slow reader. Hey guys, I joined some reading sprints and I'm reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm on chapter 3 and it's really good so far. It's very fun. Like, it's a really interesting concept. Jax is a cool main character as well. I think he's a little troublemaker, but he's fun. And it's giving, like, I love the vibes. It's really similar to Divine Rivals, at least the vibes to me. Like, there's like some little similarities I feel like in the magic vibe, you know. It's not like a lot of magic, but there is some magic in the city, which is kind of what Divine Rivals was like. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Even though I'm kind of in a litfic moods, I'm definitely going to keep reading this for the video and everything, and I am excited to finally get to it because it's been on my TBR for a really long time. So I thought I would close out the video because I managed to read 162 pages of Once Upon a Broken Heart, so enough for me to give a little review so far. And also I do want to get this video up, but you'll see the rest of my reaction to this book in next week's video. But essentially, I really just love the whimsical fun vibes that this book brings. I think the magic system is really fun. The characters are very sweet, especially the main character, Evangeline. She's super sweet, and it's like a lovely person. I just love when they're just like fun little princesses and princes, and it's like I'm transported into a fairy tale. It's absolutely divine. But yeah, I am really enjoying it. Jax as well, the main male character, is very fun, very mischievous, so we'll see where the plot goes. But I think all in all, so far, it's really fun, and I would definitely recommend if you have had it on your TBR, or if you're just looking for a nice whimsical, I feel like it's kind of cozy in a way. Anyways, if you did enjoy this vlog, even though it was kind of all over the place, please consider liking and also subscribing if you want to see new videos, and I will see you guys in my next week's vlog.